Hi there again. So we're trying take 2 of what's stopping you in overcoming your organizing roadblocks. I'm Leanna George, professional organizer, and I just want to ask you, how are your New Year's resolutions or goals going for you? Because we're at the end of January almost, and for most people, they've abandoned those goals and dreams that they set out just 30 days ago. And it's not unusual. Statistics and research has shown that that's very common. And, it could be for a variety of reasons as to why people have abandoned those goals. It could be, having set unrealistic goals in the first place. Maybe it was lack of time. Maybe it was lack of motivation. But for most people, it's usually some type of roadblock, something that has gotten in the way that they just don't know how to deal with. And so they just abandon it. And I just want to encourage you today with a story that I think illustrates the importance of maybe not giving up when those roadblocks occur. So a few weeks ago here in Houston, we had Ice Apocalypse 2018. And we don't normally have that type of weather, but we did, and we shut everything down pretty much because that's what we Texans do when we have ice and cold weather. Schools shut down, businesses closed, everything just doesn't happen in the city of Houston for how long it takes. And so it was interesting the next morning to wake up to see on the news pictures of the freeway where tons of cars were trying to get to a destination. Now, I don't know where they were trying to go because everything was closed, but there were a lot of cars on the freeways and the highways. But the problem they were facing was that the icy conditions had made blocks of ice, especially on the overpasses and bridges, to where the roads were impassable. Now, what was really interesting to me was that the cars that were in the left-hand lanes just stopped there on the highway and did nothing. They couldn't get past the roadblock, and so they just sat there. They were stuck. But the cars in the right-hand lanes decided, I'm not gonna take that, and literally started driving backwards on the freeway, trying to get to the closest exit so that they could find a way around the roadblock. So I want to ask you, are you in the left-hand lane, stuck at the roadblock, or are you in the right-hand lane, trying to find a way around? If you are on an organizing journey, or any journey really, then you're going to have roadblocks. They're guaranteed in any type of journey you have. The question is, what will you do? Hi, Robin, how are you? The question is, what are you going to do? Are you going to let the roadblock stop you on your journey? Are you going to sit there and stay paralyzed? Or are you going to do something, even if it's a small thing, even if it means going backwards a few steps, to find a way to go around, over, under, or through the roadblock that's in front of you? The choice is yours, and you really only have those 2 choices to make. So I want to ask you, what are you going to do when you're faced with the roadblock on your organizing journey? I can't tell you what to do. The choice is up to you, but I can tell you what the consequences will be if you choose not to go through the roadblock. If you choose to sit there and stay in that left-hand lane, stuck and paralyzed, then you're going to stay stuck in the clutter and the chaos, and you're going to remain frustrated and unhappy and pretty miserable. But if you try to do something, even if it means going backwards 1 or 2 steps, just to get around it or over it or through it, then you will have even a small amount of progress, which can make a huge difference in your organizing efforts. So I want to encourage you today to think about that. What's stopping you on your journey, and what are you going to do about it? If there's anything I can help you do to get over the roadblock that you're facing in your organizing efforts, please know that I'm here to help you. You can find me at bygeorgeorganizing.com, on Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn, Twitter. I'm here to help you. Leave a comment below. Have a great weekend. And remember, the journey is going to have roadblocks. What are you going to do about it? Don't let it stop you. I wish you all the best organizing success. Thanks, Robin, for joining.